ahead of that trial on Tuesday, KTN has deployed a team of experienced journalists in The Hague and several parts of the country to give you detailed accounts of the trial and the reactions. Our senior reporter, Rita Tinina, is already in place in that Dutch city and now joins us with a preview of what we can expect.
Good evening to you, Anne, from The Hague, where it is a little past 8 p.m. and darkness is yet to fall. Residents here are enjoying the last of the summer days, and we are counting down to the start of the trial of Deputy President William Ruto. That trial kicks off on Tuesday, the 10th of September. It will run for 3 weeks before taking a 10-day break to resume in mid-October. William Ruto will be expected in court every day from 9:30 a.m. Hague time, with the exception of weekends. That means that Kenya's Deputy President will be missing in action from the country initially for a straight 3 weeks. Aaron Ocheng now takes a closer look at the implications of that rare prospect.
Article 61, subsection 1 of the Rome Statute states that any accused person shall be present during the trial period. This particular article is what William Ruto was seeking relief from, his argument being he is a sitting deputy president with national obligations. In the alternative, Ruto wanted to be allowed to attend trials on an on and off basis to allow him to attend trials and take a break to perform his duties in Kenya as deputy president.
International Criminal Court is now in session.
After the prosecution opposed to this request, judges gave an interim decision that would see him continuously present at his trial starting Tuesday. Ruto is entering a make or break period with a number of challenges threatening to choke his political career.
Obviously, when somebody is out of his home or out of his country, the mere fiscal absence could be noted, especially if that person is of William Ruto's or the deputy president's stature.
Even as we speak today, there are some line ministries that fall under the supervision of the deputy president. So obviously when he's away, there will be lack of clear leadership guidance from the deputy president's office.
Ruto's absence could also remove the sail of the Jubilee ship, as his position and charisma makes him the focal point of the Jubilee brigade.
I, William Samoei Ruto.
As a man who is a breath away from the presidency, Ruto's long absence from the political scene and the outcome of the case could determine whether he has a chance to clinch the ultimate political prize if he indeed is that ambitious. He leaves behind an emboldened Bomet Governor Isaac Ruto, whom Jubilee supporters believe is keen on creating another center of power in the Rift Valley.
When you leave and you don't leave a strong party or a strong institution, then the likelihood of internal wars blowing up is very high. Then of course, when you talk about URP is headed by Kaparo. Kaparo is not in active politics as such, because he's not a member of parliament, he's not a governor or senator.
The dilemma of the opposition is, if they dare take advantage of Ruto's absence to campaign or introduce a censure motion, they will get the flack of appearing to celebrate their rival's adversity.
Parliament has had with it, and when I say parliament, I mean both houses, have had with them the material for impeachment if they wished. So to take advantage of their fiscal absence will sound a little dodgy. It will look dodgy that they want to do this, because after all, the Constitution has said that if the president and deputy are incapable of performing their functions, then the speaker assumes responsibility of that office for purposes of organizing or providing the environment for organization of an election.
The absence of the two leaders in the country at the same time could occasion a paralysis in government, experts have warned, saying the Speaker of the National Assembly and the National Assembly Majority Leader, who are number 3 and number 4 in the political pecking order, might lack the requisite clout to adequately step into the President's and Deputy President's shoes. With his attention diverted to what could be termed as a fight for his life at the Netherlands-based court, the challenge on the domestic front would include the fear that the gravitas could inevitably be taken off the revival of the economy and honoring of campaign pledges, a situation which Jubilee rivals could exploit for political mileage. Aaron Ocheng, KTN.
The start of William Ruto's trial will precede that of President Uhuru Kenyatta. And according to a tentative timetable issued here yesterday, the president and his deputy will be here in The Hague at the same time for over a month, beginning the 11th of November. And we are keeping it here for the precedent-setting trials, the first time in the history of the International Criminal Court that a sitting president and deputy president will face trial before court.